The blockchain itself is the same. All you need is a speed and throughput, right? And low fees. So if you have high throughput, then the fees will be low.
What's up, Crypto Crew, and welcome back. Or if this is your first time, I'm Captain Crypto Mite, actively escaping the matrix, scoping out the crypto ocean. So if you like your odds, get on the boat, stay up to date, thumbs up, and join the hunt.
Into the boat!
Crypto Crew, today we're asking the hottest question in the Kaspa community. Is Kaspa spot listing on Binance around the corner? There are some pieces of the puzzle that we can put together, so stay tuned, Crypto Crew.
If you do not list our big, beautiful Kaspa, how dare you? It's a total disgrace what you're doing, Crypto.com and Binance, for not listing the greatest, probably the second greatest cryptocurrency in the history of Earth, okay?
Prove all things, hold fast that which is good. Crypto Crew, personally, I love Tangem because in my opinion, it is the best cold storage out there. Allows for self-custody. It's plug and play, easy to use. So if you wish to order your Tangem wallet today, you can get 10% off using code Crypto Crew. Check out the link in the description box below. Thanks so much for your consideration and support in advance, and may the Lord Jesus Christ bless you all.
What other cryptocurrency should you buy? What's the next Bitcoin? Well,
now in today's vid, Crypto Crew, you'll see a couple of snippets of Binance co-founder CZ interviewed by Guy Turner, co-founder of Coin Bureau. Shout out to them. Now, obviously, CZ is not speaking about Kaspa directly, but he is talking about the current state on the crypto ocean, specifically on layer ones.
We should have done a lot more, but there were external forces that are pushing us back, right? So the regulatory landscape was not clear. There was a war on crypto from the last U.S. administration, which causes a lot of governments to not want to adopt it. So I think so far we've been developing slower than what we should have. Because of that slowdown, now there's a counter reaction. So now, U.S. is 180 degrees now. So hopefully now that will allow us to accelerate much faster. Different parts of the ecosystem have developed differently because there was so much pressure on any coin that resembles a utility coin, which will be classified as a security. Now might be a good time to sort of bring back the activities back onto utility tokens.
Now, underneath a recent video about Kaspa spot listing situation on Binance, Chris Wolf, aka Wolfie, dropped the latest updates, yet there were some people saying nothing new was mentioned.
Binance has been hammering us with tech questions for the last 6 weeks, probably. Okay. This morning. They were going at it last night. Yeah. I mean, it's been going on for a year and a half. I don't get excited anymore because it's been going on for 18 months. Yeah. I mean, 2 Christmases ago. I thought they were going to turn it on, and 2 Christmases ago, I thought spot trading was going to be turned on. They didn't abandon us. It's not dead. It's not a dead room. Somebody's telling the guys who are asking the questions to make it work for someday or for something. I have no idea. I'm in the integration room, and facts, they never mention anything in there about when or like we're thinking about it or we need, if you can give us this and this or provide a market maker, then we'll turn on trading on this day or in the next 6 weeks or something. They never said a peep about it. That's a fact. But they continue to ask questions about how to make it run like a top. So I don't think they're doing it for fun. I have no idea. But I would just be hopeful that they have their own plan. They're a business and they're not in the favor business. Okay. No. But they have a plan. I would imagine when it's convenient for them and it makes the most business sense, they probably will turn on spot trading.
Binance themselves have been dropping some really not so subtle hints on social media. Recently, Binance posted about blockchain quote unquote parallelization for all you techies out there, which is a direct nod to Kaspa's unique blockDAG architecture. Now, if you're new to Kaspa, this tech allows the network to process up to 10 blocks per second, making it the fastest proven proof-of-work crypto project on the entire crypto ocean. But it doesn't stop there, Crypto Crew. The post went into detail about block-level parallelization, which is basically Kaspa's bread and butter. Of course, the Kaspa community immediately picked up on this, seeing it as a clear signal that Binance is paying close attention to Kaspa's tech, alluding to a possible Kaspa spot listing.
I think the L1s should be broad. you should hopefully have multiple sectors on each L1. I think one L1 should not only have one use case. If you just have meme coin, when the heat goes away from that, then it's not good. And the different sectors actually don't need different blockchains. The blockchain itself is the same. All you need is a speed and throughput, right? And low fees. So if you have high throughput, then the fees will be low. The L1s don't differ that much. What differs is really what ecosystem you attract. So now I think the competition on L1s are mostly how to build an ecosystem. And this is quite difficult for most entrepreneurs, because most entrepreneurs, they build a product. To build an ecosystem that requires a different type of skill, which I'm also learning. Business development skills, how to attract developer tools, the whole sort of landscape. And then, so it requires a slightly different type of skill. But I do think that for a blockchain L1 to be successful, you have to have multiple different sectors. So we want multiple blockchains to be successful. But then again, for L1s, we don't need like 100 L1s. Like we need like, a dozen. There's still room for more, but what we need more now, in my view, is we need more applications to be built. So that's really what I think.
Now, Crypto Crew, I believe CZ makes a very valid and interesting point. He talks about just a dozen of layer 1s should be needed, not much more, and that the layer 1s should really focus on building more apps and more utility. That is what Kaspa is doing. Kaspa is not just a layer 1, much less another layer 1, but it is a layer 1, fully proof of work, just like Bitcoin, focusing on building an entire ecosystem, not just one specific niche.
There was about a series of 4 tweets in about 36 or 48 hours in 1 or 2 days. CZ himself plus Binance on Twitter. Binance posted 3 real hints about Kaspa, it seemed like. One was like, what is the trilemma?
Yeah, I saw that, yeah.
There was one where it even had the hat, like right. Michael Sutton is Orthodox Jewish, and he has the hat, and there was a picture with him with the hat on from Australia last November. And then all of a sudden there's this silhouette with the exact same hat. It wasn't a cowboy hat. It was the Sutton hat,
So why the delay? Well, Binance is known for its strict compliance and technical audits. Kaspa's architecture is so different from what most exchanges are used to. It's both a strength and a challenge. Plus, there's some speculation that Binance and other big exchanges see Kaspa as a potential threat to their own chains, like the BNB chain and Base. But here's the bottom line, Crypto Crew. All signs point to Binance being very interested in Kaspa. The tech is ready, the community is hyped, and the only thing missing is that official green light.
They thought paper money would last forever. It didn't. Think Kaspa.
Now let's talk about something that keeps the whole Kaspa community buzzing. Wallet number 2. As of the make of this recording, this wallet holds a jaw-dropping 816 million KAS and counting. Just this week, it added over 20 million KAS into massive transactions. Why does this matter? Well, when you see a wallet of this size suddenly accumulate that much Kaspa, it usually means one of a couple of things. Either a whale is making a big move, more likely a liquidity provider, or an exchange is preparing to provide liquidity for a new listing. There's no official evidence that this wallet belongs to Binance, but the timing leaves some openings for questions, to say the least. Every time we see this kind of accumulation ahead of a major listing, it's usually not a coincidence. The Kaspa community is watching wallet number 2 like a hawk, and speculation is running wild.
They seem to be poking, to do a little experiment and see what kind of likes or reaction they got to test how big the community was or something. Maybe they're doing their own research to see, is it really, like, if we're not getting a pile of coins out of these people, is it really this big of a deal? Should we maybe turn on trading this year sometime? Like, I don't know. They don't tell me anything, but we've been in contact with them for almost 2 years now. Yeah. So that one we have.
So Crypto Crew is a Binance spot listing for Kaspa imminent. All the signs are there. Insider leaks, technical hints, a massive whale wallet activity. Yet while nothing is confirmed until Binance makes it official, smart money is watching Kaspa very closely right now. Not financial advice, of course, just my conviction I share with conviction.
I really think the technology behind Kaspa is unique and is going to work in a cash-based system.
But let us know what you think, Crypto Crew. Is this the moment we have all been waiting for, or just another round of crypto hopium? Drop your thoughts in the comment section below. Prove all things, hold fast that which is good.
Stick around.
Fix your mind before you get to the grind. And with that said, let's continue to escape the matrix. Let's continue to be on the lookout for the next big thing on the crypto ocean. Grow in grace, and let's make some crypto waves. Say I.